Relic. My dude. 5 months. Thank you very much for that. Can't believe 5 months. How wild is that? Like we've been doing a thing. We've been doing stuff. 5 months. Crazy. What the hell? What? 5 months following this. This being Storm of Iron. This being SnowRunner. How's everybody doing? Hope everyone is well. I get rid of the other filter on my microphone, so now it has less of a thing in front of my face. Ish. So, may not be a bad thing. Loader, how is everything? Doing well, that is fantastic. And I did check out those pictures. That is one hell of a ride you were on, and that's awesome. Because I know out in my neck of the woods, it's kind of finally nice that things are actually starting to happen again, and people can go out and do stuff, and yeah. Finally. Just finally. So, as we are here doing our thing, couple of things of note. Actually. So, one Speedy. So how is your travels treating you, good sir? So Biomutant is still good. That is good to hear. I had read some less than favorable things about Biomutant. William Sterling! Hope you are also well. Currently, we have one topic of business that's pressing. Other than the fact that it's like really stupid hot outside. Our good friend, Ginger Snaps, is doing a charity stream. And she is raising money for, I believe, the Trevor Project. And making some pretty damn good strides as well. So, if you have not followed Ginger Snaps, you should try following Ginger Snaps. If you are feeling even remotely charitable, or not, that's also fine too, because even hanging out in the stream is a good thing. So with that said, we were there yesterday. We were playing Call of Duty Zombies in the Outbreak mode, and it was good. Yeah, Loader, that was fantastic. That was absolutely fantastic. And good things happen, and good things make good, good people make good things happen. And when I say good people, I mean that in a community-wide kind of situation and setting right there. So, that's kind of a huge deal. I believe Ginger Snaps has cleared the $1,000 mark, which encompasses 2 goals. And I mention these things specifically because goal number 1 was $1,000, which was an all-musical stream done by her. I had put forth and volunteered my services for another tier, which would be a reading. And that would be a reading of an item of her choice to be read on stream. She had already smashed through that particular goal. And that is something that I will be doing upcoming on her stream at some point in time in the indeterminate future, because I believe she still has to plan 1, the music stream, and 2, when I'll be coming around to do that whole thing. So, negative reviews on everything. Yeah, you are right on that, Relic. There is a lot of negative reviews on absolutely everything. Occasional issues You know, that's cool, though. As long as you're enjoying it. And honestly, that was a lot like Anthem when I had originally played Anthem. Anthem was a great game. And it's just unfortunate that it suffered from just a nightmarish trash fest that it had become. Which I honestly really wish that... Oops. I really wish that Anthem had the chance to actually develop. And I know that they were doing some stuff with it, but now all of that stuff is gone, done, not going to happen anymore. Which is a crying shame. An absolute crying shame. Also, I'm trying to figure out what we're going to do next. Because we've got stuff we can do. And I think one of those things that we actually wanted to do was perhaps gain access to... Oh, that's the garage. Okay. You know, Anthem, you're right. I played a hell of a lot of Anthem. And I know I've mentioned it before, but if you haven't listened to the Anthem soundtrack, you owe it to yourself for that piece of sci-fi awesomeness. It's actually really good. It's entirely worth it. Metal rolls. We need 2 metal rolls. 4 small pipes from here. Bricks come from... We need 3 bricks, but that's 2 locations for bricks. So that warehouse has bricks and then concrete blocks. Let's just double check and make sure that we have our quantities right. Because this will take a while. This warehouse has cement. Wait a minute. What does this plant do? This plant does... Okay, that plant does bricks. But to do bricks, we need... Also, what was landslide in the north? What do we have to do for that? I only say this because... Metal beams. Metal beams, so 2 metal beams. Okay. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to work on... Chivalry 2. Looking forward to hitting someone with a dang chicken. You know, I don't think I really played any of those games, unfortunately. So, landslide in the northeast. Which is also 2 metal beams. So, 2 metal beams is 4 rolls. You know what I think I need to do? Let's see. I need to actually get... That goes there. That goes over the plant there. You know what? Actually... Because that goes there. I think... If I actually take care of this guy, landslide in the northeast, with these trucks. So I need to go back for a trailer. And I don't think I have... Wait, hold on. What do I have for Azov? The Azov has a bed. But that could be... Let's see. And I don't think... No, I can't put a trailer on that. Medieval combat, customize your armor and loadouts, but legit, you can pick up a chicken and throw it at someone. That's kind of cool. I'm okay with that. That's pretty rad. I still like For Honor. And maybe one of these days, we will dip back into For Honor, because I was actually flipping through my library of games, because I mean, this game has a finite longevity. This game will eventually run out of things to do. And from there, we can figure out where we go next. Do we want to continue on with Vikings and explore Ireland with Eivor and Assassin's Creed Valhalla? Or do we want to try something different? Because I still have Hellblade, so there's that. Also, let's actually, how much fuel do these guys have? That's another Zix over there. He's got fuel, he's got repair points. He's got fuel, he's got repair points. So let's fire this bad boy up. You know, you're right, Relic. It is a game that always does find its way back. Oh. We've got fuel. So, let's see. So what I want to do is we need... No, landslide. Landslide in the northeast, which is that one. We need 2 metal beams, which... Plant. So the plant will make metal beams, but we need to get metal rolls from over at the warehouse there. No, other warehouse. Other warehouse. Okay, so this warehouse has... No. This warehouse does not have. Look at the metal rolls. Medium pipe, bricks, concrete blocks. Wait a minute. Oh, yeah, metal rolls. Okay. 32. Oh, man. You know, that's what I really wanted. That's what I actually really, really ideally wanted at one point in time. And I think... Forerunner's only 4v4, which is ideal to a degree, but what can you do? Alright, so we've got 2 slots there, so we want to make our way over to... No, that's a repair station. We need a trailer store. Crap. That's a trailer store. Damn it. So that's the trailer store there. But that's fuel. That is fuel. The warehouse there. Tell you what, we'll go there now. And... Huh. Legit castle raids. Pull up with the catapults and stuff and unleash hell upon the team in the inside walls. That is actually really cool. Now, here's one for you, and this one is going back. How about Warhammer Age of Reckoning? The MMO that was Warhammer Fantasy, the Forces of Chaos, versus the Imperium, and that was a really good game. That was a really, really good game. You know, I do need a trailer out here. I really do. Where are my other trailers? My other trailers are... My other trailers are behind trucks. Right at the mouth of one of the other maps. You know, that was one that I've always wanted to check out. So here's the interesting thing about Age of Reckoning. Warhammer Age of Reckoning. Which is a game that no longer exists. It is gone. Long since defunct. The servers have been abandoned and shut down. Actually, they weren't abandoned. The game went free to play, and it actually saw a renewed interest after it went free to play. But after a short amount of time, I forget which company actually owned the rights to it and was maintaining the servers, but they wrapped up shop after a number of years, which is too bad, to be perfectly honest with you. All right, so that is the fuel there. Let's refuel. Oh, wait a minute. So that actually refueled and repaired everything. Okay. So now let us take a gander, because we're over on Urska. And I think there's a bunch of stuff sitting outside right here. Yeah, there is. There's a ton of stuff right over here. Pacific P12, the 64-131, which actually, I don't know if this guy has. You know, the Vermintide games, I really have to try those. One of these days, I actually really do have to try those. Yeah, that was another one. That was another one that... Well, plus then you've got games like what is it, Knights of the Old Republic, that get significantly changed. Oh, it's this guy. Okay. Alright, so make our way the Cosmodrome. And actually, we can go and dump off the trailers, because the trailer store isn't too far from here, but we'll figure out the logistics of this. Maybe we'll figure out the logistics of this, because this is going to be fairly involved. Or we can just bounce over to a multiplayer game and just be like, bap. Yeah, Vermintide is fun. Left 4 Dead-esque. Left 4 Dead is Xbox, or is that PC? Or do they also have it on the PlayStation? Because I can't remember. Also, I need logs to fix that ridiculous hole that's right at the beginning. Xbox, yeah, see? There you go. It's another game that, yet again, Xbox and PC only. Oh, look who it is. A hostile puma. Very, very puma-y today. Good sir. It's my favorite sexy man. Very, very. Ouch. We're gonna go, of course. Of course we're gonna get stuck. Why wouldn't we? We're just gonna drag ourselves through by the winch. And, yet again get stuck. So this is awful. Which, of course. Of course this is the way it has to be. Why would it be anything less? Come on. Pull ourselves out of the hole. We've got this big giant truck with all this available horsepower. And that's right this way. Come on, just pop it up. Pop it up. Pop it up. You woke up to the best way possible listening to that song? Oh, dude. So, funny thing about that, I was on lunch break, and I wanted to listen to something a little bit different. So I decided that I would pop my headphones in, because usually I don't really listen to too much while I'm at lunch. I kind of just hide, and that's about it. So I wanted to listen to something good, so I decided to pop that in, and it was fantastic, and I decided that I had to share that, because it was absolutely worth it. Got some BK. So it's funny that you got some Burger King, because I got some Taco Bell. I got a lot of Taco Bell. Like, even though I only spent about $12 on Taco Bell. Alright, let's see. Oh, are you kidding me? So even though I spent $12 on Taco Bell, it was probably several pounds worth of Taco Bell. Why is this being so difficult now? Even considering how many times I've already been through this before. So what'd you get at BK? What'd you get at BK? The BK Lounge. What'd you get there, champ? Did you get a Whopper? Did you get a big Whopper? Wrap your hands around that big Whopper. Put your face right in that big Whopper. Pickles, lettuce, sauce, fries, onions, special sauce. It's the curse of the Puma. What, you gotta go to the bathroom? Alright. That's kinda... Are we not even going around here? Oh, man. This is... Why is this truck doing as horrible as it is? And now food porn. Yes, absolutely. Alright, so you know what? Detached trailer. Recover truck. We're just gonna ditch the trailer there. That's exactly what we're gonna do. Oh, we've got another one of these guys. But actually, why don't... This one has the... Wait a minute. So we need a 4-slot trailer. Oh, Burger King isn't that bad, Relic. You just may not have the constitution for that. No, you probably do. The legendary Ginger Dwarven Constitution? Is that what they call it? I don't know. So, also interesting side note from... Like, as things are different now, things are, like, really kind of changing. Let me actually make sure that I do have the... Okay, low saddle. We're good. All right. I don't like Arby's. Arby's is not a good time. Oh, wait a minute. Here there be bricks. You know what? I'm going to steal this trailer, and I'm going to bring it with me. Hatch trailer. This is a genius idea. This is actually a genius idea. Hand-breaded spicy chicken sandwich. I like the way you think, good sir. Very much so. But, yeah. So, Relic, Puma and I had been discussing a particular song, and I wish to share this song with you, because it's a good song. All right. That one there. That right there is a fantastic song. It is called Runatal by Wardruna, I believe? No, Danheim. That one's by Danheim. And that song right there. Granted, I can't play it on stream because I'll get, like, muted and whatnots. So we'll leave it right there for you. Okay. What I wanted... Which way... Tell you what. So that's all ice through there, but we have chain tires, so that's a game changer. How about... Where do we want to go? We're going to try to drag all this stuff through... We'll go this way, all right? Danheim, Wardruna. It's all fantastic stuff. It is all absolutely phenomenal stuff. We'll make a stop for fuel. There. That. There. There. And boom. Cherno-Kamensk. Powerwolf is also a good one. Like, some songs make me want to get on a Musk machine blast into outer space, find a new alien species. I mean, you can do that. That is your prerogative. But here's the thing. Because I play, or have played, so much Assassin's Creed Valhalla, the soundtrack is so woven into that experience. The fact that Einar Selvig, who is Wardruna, or one of the band members of Wardruna, because he contributes to the music, along with Jesper Kid, and there's a couple other, another vocalist and another musical producer. So because those songs and that music is so woven into the experience that is Assassin's Creed Valhalla, I mean, it's just, it's incredible. It's absolutely incredible. They have an actual version of My Mother. You know, it wasn't that. They had another song that was similar to it, and let me see, because I want to find this out, because I do have this in here somewhere. Why don't I have this in here? Hold on. Hold, please. Already pinned. Where is it already pinned? You gotta be kidding me. Where is it? Where is it pinned? And I don't need any of that stuff. Sketchbook, Skype. Oh, there it is. It's the thing that's flipping through the thing right in front of me. Man, I'm dumb. Alright. Assassin's Creed Valhalla. It is... Where is it? Carry Me to Valhalla? No. Small. Alright, I gotta figure out which one this is now. Because this is important. When Horns Resound. I believe it's When Horns Resound is the name of the song. That's kind of like it's kind of it's got the same vibe. It's got the same feel. Oops, that is a parking brake that is on. We wish to disengage. Yeah, Loader, I love Danheim. I love Wardruna. There are a lot of fantastic. Yeah, let's put that suspension mode up there a little bit. There are a lot of fantastic bands in that musical vein. And when you have a song that gets you... Exactly. There are particular songs by Soulfly, Max Cavalera, where they are very drum heavy. And it's soulful music. It is music to just ignite the senses. And there's some mellow stuff, but there is also some very heavy drums, some very heavy bass, some really tribal elements of things like that. And Soulfly is fantastic. But personally, I prefer music that is, you know... Yep, there you go. See, that's definitely one thing as well. I mean, you have access to live music like that, and it's fantastic. But for me, for one thing, bagpipes. Scottish bagpipes, the drums, all of that, playing this way. It's incredible. It's absolutely incredible. Tyr, Fintroll, Teresis, Moonsorrow, Orkanagar. Yep. That's, yeah. That is a lot of good stuff right there. And because it elicits a particular kind of feeling. When music truly strikes a tone or chord inside of you, when you're listening to something and you feel your, blood is on fire, that the music is more than just the music. Carol! How are you? 3 months. Thank you so very much. I hope you are awesome. I hope everything is fantastic. And we are discussing music. We are discussing, tribal elements of music. We are discussing just some very different styles of bands other than, there we go. I'm doing pretty good right now. Didn't go get a steel beam. The steel beam is going to be... Well, where are we? Steel beam's all the way over here. And then I would have to kind of get all the way over there. We'll figure it out. I have an idea. We're going to kind of monkey about with it, but mostly we'll get it figured out. We'll work on it. And we're going to use this truck to... we're going to see just how good this Azov is. Because with the new system... Ooh, that popped a tire. So, already we're going to need the service plaza, repair bay. So that's going to change how we approach things. Wonderful. Alrighty then. Mongolian throat singing. Yes, The Who. Spelled H-U. The Who. And... Still one of my characters' name from Moonsorrow, Tyven. Carol, what kind of music do you find that ignites a fire in your soul? What kind of music, be it anything from classical accompaniments to, tribal drums of a band called Soulfly or anything like that? Because I would very much like everybody to contribute, because it's so worth it, and things like this are so very worth discussing because it's important, and Let's see if we can't kind of... Which tire did we pop? Oh, that is. Okay. Right there. We done popped the tire. Good. So, yeah, The Who is fantastic. Wolf Totem is just amazing. They're a great band. The Who is a great, great band. Oh, why am I driving with the parking brake on? I don't know. Tell you what. Let's repair. Oh, wow. We almost blew out all of the suspension. All right. Yeah, The Who is a fantastic, fantastic band. But, you know, we're listening to stuff, and because we had been discussing the wonderful soundtrack that goes along with Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Anything by the Eurythmics? Sweet Dreams by the Eurythmics is a phenomenal song. And I will say that, hands down. Oddly enough, Gigi Edgley does a incredible cover of Sweet Dreams, which you can get on her USB. So it's got all the music on there, which is cool. That is a great cover. She has some awesome covers, and her version of Love is a Stranger is great. It is so good. It's a great, great cover of actually a really cool song. What's that, Annie Lennox? So we're going to loop around this way because now that most of our suspension is blown to pieces, and we've barely got any left. No damage. Suspension. Yeah, 1 out of 250. Yep. Once. Oh, you know, I had forgotten about that relic. If you have an opportunity, could you send that my way? Yeah, Carol, you're 100% right. You're so right. But, yeah, music becomes so interwoven into some of the things that we do. And I know that everything here, for me, is... I appreciate it, Relic. Thank you very much. Everything here, for me, it's very gaming-centric. So I talk about movies, I talk about gaming, I talk about, you know, media in a sense, because that is what appeals to my passions. So where I have... Okay, I'm going to try this right, and I'm going to try not to completely butcher it. Pembasalsazensi? Pembasalsazensi. How are you? Thank you very much for the follow. And I totally just drove off the road because I was texting and driving. We must not text and drive. Turkish name. Ah, fantastic. Alright, so we are currently trying to get a truck and a trailer over to this repair bay right now because we kind of hit a boo-boo and we basically just blew out all of our suspension. Also, we are discussing music, and as I was saying, music that ignites a fire inside of you. Music that is part of the things that we do, whether they be video games or whether they be movies. Ooh, there's ice through here. Wonderful. There's ice through here. My truck suspension is almost completely broken. And there we go. Into the brake. Come on now. We got this. That is okay. As long as you're here and enjoying things, that's all that matters. Thank you very much for following, though. Okay, this. Come on now. I guess I shouldn't have gone this way. I really shouldn't have gone this way. Anything? Front's hooked. Yeah, I think our front's hooked. Oh, there we go. There we go. We got it. Yes. Yep. I play solo. I play on the PlayStation. And I don't use any mods. This is Phase 4. So we're in... Where are we? We're in the Cosmodrome of Amur, Russian Federation. But I do, from time to time, if people need the assistance, and they are on PlayStation, I really enjoy playing this game. So you've been playing SnowRunner as well? Oh wow, we're in some deep stuff here. All right, gonna just get ourselves out of this rut. But yeah, as I was saying, music adds elements and layers to the things that we already find to be interesting. And even the music to this game, it's very basic, it's very simple, and it's a layer that's in the background. It's not obtrusive. And it adds to the game. This game is a very, in essence, simple and basic game. But the music in the background is really fun. And it's really nice to just listen to it in the background of the whole thing. Alright, so let's head over here. Let's try to fix the truck. Because we broke the truck real good. Alright. So... yeah, I broke the truck real good. I have almost no suspension, which is not good, because this truck needs suspension. Alright, so let's go see about repairing. Oh, and that's a repair trailer right there. What do you know? Okay. The repair supply is restocked. Truck is fully repaired. Alright. Kinda back up here. Alright, so then we're gonna have to hit the fuel depot. Alright. Next stop is... are those railroad tracks? Yes, those are railroad tracks. Yeah, okay. So we will go back out here. Here. Then we'll hit the fuel station on the way over. But we need to not jackknife. Nope. Not jackknife the trailer. Yeah, we're good. We're good. One of my favorite musical accompaniments is the musical theme that goes along with Mad Max Fury Road. The one with Tom Hardy. I say most recent, and that came out in 2015? Yeah, 2015 that movie came out. And it's kind of weird to think that that movie came out 6 years ago. And it got all kinds of technical awards. Left. Yeah, Mad Max Fury Road walked away with a ton of technical awards. Because it was an outstanding technical masterpiece from what they did and what they accomplished. But also, if you actually watch the movie, and it took me a couple of times to do this, I saw it 5 or 6 times in the movie theaters, so I watched it initially and was absolutely blown away. Oops. Absolutely blown away. I watched it a second time, took in more. Going to watch the Cleveland Orchestra this summer do the music to a showing of Pirates of the Caribbean. Pirates of the Caribbean, another fantastic soundtrack. The soundtrack to Pirates of the Caribbean is awesome. Absolutely awesome. But I think it took me 2 or 3 times to actually realize that the musical accompaniment to Mad Max Fury Road added to the movie. It added a lot to the movie. Like, it was... If any other kind of music was added to that movie, it would not have been the same. Absolutely would not have been the same. So even though we're only just under half a tank, we're going to go top off the fuel, take this thing to the other map, because we need something with a low saddle and this many cargo slots to be able to actually make stuff happen. Plus, we need some chain tires, and none of the Zix 605R trucks can actually mount chain tires, unfortunately. Which is too bad, because that map they could use it. Alright. Okay. Now, fuel up, and let's head to the other map, and then we'll actually maybe see what we can start doing. Because I have no idea. Okay. Filled up. Good to go. Spin it around. Actually, I really like this Azov with the new edition of the active suspension. I really like the loader. I like the original Pirates of the Caribbean, Curse of the Black Pearl, musical soundtrack. I have a copy of it somewhere. It really is. It really, really is. And they throw you a curveball because one of the songs is like the very last song that they include on the CD was a techno song called He's a Pirate, I think. Oh yeah, we just go straight. Okay. Carrying on. Gotta keep on keeping on. Yeah, it's, I think it only plays during the credits of the movie. And it's kind of it's an oddball piece of music because it doesn't fit anything in the rest of the theme. Yes, hoist the colors. Yes, yes, yes. Speaking of pirate music, now, pirate drinking music, there is, what the hell is the name of that band? Crap, now I can't remember the name of it. But there's pirate metal, which is kind of funny. The Assassin's Creed Black Flag soundtrack has some fantastic pirate-themed music. Ailstorm, thank you, Relic. Relic coming in with the delivery. You are a pirate legend in a sea of thieves. Well, yeah, their music videos are utterly bizarre. So, Relentless Revenge, if you are a pirate legend in a sea of thieves, what are you in SnowRunner? I dare say and ask that question of you, good sir. I'm disinclined to acquiesce to your request. Means no. Barbosa. AC/DC done on the bagpipes. Yeah, there is a band. It is called Red Hot Chili Pipers. Not Red Hot Chili Peppers. That is a completely different band. They talk about booting up underneath the bridge downtown. We are discussing Red Hot Chili Pipers. They're fantastic. Red Hot Chili Pipers are actually a lot of fun. You know, if you've ever heard Journey done by bagpipe, that is something a little bit special and a little bit different. There is a lot of great music. There's so much great music that's out there. And I think it's fun to come here and broaden our horizons as to something we might not have heard before, or something that might be different that we never would have expected to cross paths with. All of the musical suggestions, all of the things that everybody comes up with, everybody's different interests, which is why this whole Twitch thing is great, because you have Ailstorm released a couple of new songs too, Chicken on a Raft and The Wellerman. Penzic, late night, you hear about everything. Lindsey Sterling played all night in one of the BAMPs. Yeah, Lindsey Sterling, very skilled, very talented. The theatrics that go with it are kind of like top shelf production kind of stuff. But she also early on was basically just doing, it's kind of funny because I think she was just basically doing cosplay while playing a violin. You know what, Relentless Revenge? If you run in the snow like I do, you'll be just another individual that this game hooks, that this game gets its claws in deep and drags you down to the bottom of the icy depths. I mean, maybe, sort of, kind of, not really. But it's potential. It wouldn't surprise me, because that kind of thing, you know, if you have a talent show, you're always going to have the bias of judges. anytime you have a talent show, it doesn't matter how good someone is, it always comes down to the bias of the judges. So if this guy likes rock and if this guy likes classical, the individual who plays the violin while dressed up like a character from Skyrim is going to fall in with the classical music guy. That's all there is to it. All right, so what I want to do is obtain that brick framing from there, because that brick framing will allow us to do a thing. Back in action. Deliver to the garage. That garage. Okay. Two metal rolls. 4 small pipes. 3 bricks and 2 concrete blocks. Okay. Actually, the metal rolls are over there, so that's not too bad. This guy is right there, so that's not too bad. Yeah, okay. So that is also there. You know what? That's also blocking the way right there, too. Oh, yeah. See? That's also blocked right there, so I have to go up and around that way. Through here. Over to... Over and around... crap. How did we... Hold on. Oh. In here. Up this way. Round. And up there. So... I think... Actually... Alright, this is obnoxious again. Because I want this easier than what it needs to be. Oh my god, I want this easier. So that's 2 metal rolls from there. But, is that? No, that's a fuel trailer. I need like a trailer. Where is a trailer? I thought I had a trailer on this map. Hold on. I thought there was a trailer on this map somewhere. Yeah. See, that's the thing. I know there's a trailer store right there, but the idea is to get a trailer before the trailer store. And everything else is just fuel around here. So, that's fuel. That's fuel. Do you know? You know what? Let's just make this work. Figure it out somehow or another. But I mean, so we will get the metal. We'll get the metal rolls on this truck. So that'll be the bricks and the metal rolls. And then I need to figure out about clearing out that damn roadblock. Which, that is going to be the pain. That is going to be the fly in the ointment, so to speak. But actually, speaking of ointment, interesting segue. The nicest thing about not having to wear a mask, being able to actually put, like, stuff in my goatee again. And not have it, like, all over the place. 2 cargo of bricks. We will take 1 cargo of bricks. Huh. Okay. For some reason, I was thinking that it was only 1 cargo of bricks over there. Yeah. Well, it's just because having to wear a mask all the time, all day, every day, at work, couldn't do anything about anything. Kind of throw the winch out and give a little bit of a helping hand. Up or down? She said down. It's too bad there's not more royalty-free, like, alrighty then. That's something as well. Yeah, I don't have much in the way of, like, location of facial hair that kind of does much of anything, other than just, like, this right here, and that's it. That's about it. Not much else. Well, at least my suspension is fixed, so I don't have to worry about completely blowing it up again. Right. So that's going to get a good chunk of the stuff we need delivered. And then... You know, I could take one of those trucks with another one of these trailers. Get this two... Yeah, I could get the 2 metal beams, drive it all the way over here. But then there's the whole thing with the... that'll do it. That'll definitely do it. As is wont to happen occasionally. Let's see, I think there's another trailer. It's not too far, but that is kind of out of the way. So... And I don't think I should be using a twin steer. Alright, so we gotta look out for these things, because these are brutal. These do not like to play nice at all. And I swear, if I blow out the suspension on this... Yeah, honestly, dude, Death Wish is where it's at. And see, here we go. Death Wish coffee is fantastic. Besides Death Wish coffee, one of their other blends or brands is the one that Zach Wild promoted, and it's called Valhalla Java. Odin Force blend. And that stuff's also really good. Death Wish is the one that also sponsors Wayland, which is pretty cool. The one with Jack Daniels in it. I'm not sure. They make a medium roast now. I haven't tried really anything other than just their regular dark roast blend, because I like me a good dark roast. It needs to be as black as used motor oil for me. But that's just my personal opinion. Oh, good. Okay, that trip was a lot shorter than I had originally anticipated. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. That's not bricks in the front of that trailer. And I just noticed it. That, I believe, is sand in the front of that trailer. Yep. That's sand in the front of that trailer, which I will need for the concrete blocks down there, but I have to get it to the plant. Let's see. Well, yeah, it's yeah, but I think it's for the I think it's for the concrete blocks, not the So in that case, we actually crud. Time to make the donuts. And, I guess we'll spin around. Pure Colombian white gold. Man, I'm telling you, though. I don't think I'll need to make bricks. I think I need to... Let's see. Man, this sucks. So... Oh. You know what? Wait a minute. No, I'm gonna need a truck with a crane. No, I don't have a truck with a crane handy. Okay. Yeah, that was unfortunate. Well, I'm going to go back. I'm going to grab the rest of the bricks. So I won't have room for the sand. No, but... crap. You know what I may end up doing? I may just end up getting a twin steer, getting 2 metal beams, and fixing that stupid blockage. Everything about this is annoying. That was a severe underestimation of that. Because once I actually get this garage up and running, because of its proximity to where it is everywhere else, it'll be substantially easier. So the idea is they're going to be it's going to be getting this stupid garage up and running, which may entail getting that well, see that right there? 2 pallets. 2 pallets, Relic. 2 pallet loads of that stuff. Irony, Montana. Yes, Irony, Montana. And when I take off my when I put my wig on, I become a rock star. Right? Is that how it goes? And then my father is a famous singer, Billy Bob Thornton. That's not how that goes, is it? Not how that goes at all, is it? No. I don't think so. Irony, Montana. In... damn you, Relic. It's funny. Who the world will never forgive for achy, breaky hearts. Hey man, that song was huge, and that dude had one of the most manicured mullets in all of history. And there are plenty of people who do appreciate that country line dancing tomfoolery. It is not my cup of tea. I've only ever watched Scarface to completion one time. No, we're not talking Tony Montana. We're talking Hannah Montana over here, dude. You own a Stetson, which is admirable, because those can get fairly pricey. Okay. So... one more brick. So it's 2 bricks, and then that place down there has another more bricks. More bricks. Pony llama boots. I don't even know what those are. If they're made from real llamas, that's an achievement. Although I hear alpaca fur or alpaca wool makes good sweaters, so there's that. Yeah, but see, here's the thing, Relic. That's what makes it even more comically amusing. Handmade boots from El Paso, Texas. The only thing I have from El Paso, Texas is that wonderful picante sauce. Old El Paso. Right there. Okay. More bricks. More bricks down that way. I'm gonna need like a service trailer out this way. That's what I'm gonna need. And I certainly hope that I don't dump any of this stuff all over the place, because then that would be a crying shame. And I know I say that now, and I expect the cargo is just going to magically dump over on its side. You had the boots, and a girlfriend from still has the boots. So you don't have the boots then, do you? Or whatever you're attempting to convey there. Alright. Come on now. Come on, little Mr. Azov that could. So you had the girlfriend, but you still have the boots. I mean, things happen. Alright. Pop it up a gear. Let's roll out. Alright. Okay. So let's see how many bricks are available over here. And if we can totally botch this up. Cargo. So we have 2. Okay. Back up on the road. Good to go. She was a bit unhinged, okay? Not exactly sure what that has to do with any of it, but that's all right. All right, there we go. So, we're going to do this. Now we're going to think about what truck we're going to want. It's going to have chain tires for it. Because we need something that's stout and that has chain tires. Although the Azov, the 6 Series Azov may possibly be the one. Okay. This is going to go all the way down there and down. You know what? Let's just take this to the warehouse. Okay, well, you can say that of, like, Italian women as well, or any French women, or Australian women. They could all potentially be hot-tempered, good sir. I mean, hell, Raggedy Ann and Andy never got along too well either, did they? And they're just dolls. Oh, no, I know, dude. I know. It's all good. All right. Try not to blow up the suspension again. Yeah. Ain't that the truth, Relic? But sometimes the best lessons are the ones that we learn after things blow up in our faces. All right. Oh, God, more of these slabs. You know, I almost wonder, actually, is there a trailer? Oh, there's a gas station over there. Okay. That's fine. And another landslide in the north. You know, what could I haul with the 8-slot trailer and a complete load of steel beams? Let's think about that. I kind of wonder, because if I use an 8-slot trailer and bring down 8 steel beams, or four steel beams, that will take care of one roadblock. And actually, what does the crossing take? Crossing. So we already delivered. Oh, that takes wooden planks. So that takes wooden planks. So landslide in the northeast takes. So that's 2 metal beams there. And then is there anything else that impedes our way? Landslide in the north probably also takes 2 steel beams. So that is exactly 4 steel beams that we could use to alleviate this problem effectively. But then we just have to figure out which truck we're going to use for it. And I don't know which truck we're going to use for it, because the Azov, while nice, I don't put it up to this thing to haul 4 metal beams. Let's see. I'm going to go this way. Actually, this isn't well, I want to say that this isn't terrible, but I don't know. We'll go to the plant this way. All right. So we'll get the material to the plant, and then we'll reevaluate what we want to do, because I could really use 4 steel beams to open up the rest of the locations on this map. Also, I need to find something to haul around some fuel with, so there's also that. I can't use the P12 because it doesn't have enough power. And even if it did have enough power, the front nose hangs too low and it will hook on stuff. I can't use either one of the Kolobs as much as I would like to because they have no chain tires. Although, let's think about it. You know, I'm tempted. I am tempted to use one of the Kolobs to be able to try to haul around the 8-slot trailer. And if I need to run with something that has chain tires ahead of it, I might have to try that too. Because I think that's the only way I'm going to get 4 steel beams to this map without actually running back and forth with metal rolls between the factory there we go. That is a viable winch point right there. So I don't know. Damn. So we can't use the bore because that thing's kind of underpowered. And I don't know if I can... No, that's good. No, that has chain tires. It doesn't have all-terrain tires, which is kind of unusual, especially considering it's a Russian truck. The Azov 5319, while it's got... Azov 5319 has chain tires, but it also only has a 200-liter fuel tank, so I'll need to run a support truck with that. See, that other one has... So the 916 has... What the hell is that? Why is there a random logging trailer just kind of floating about in the middle of nowhere? Was I using that one? I don't even remember if I was using that one. But that's fine. So chances are, when I get to the factory, I'm gonna... Well, no, there's the fuel station that's right over there. But am I gonna make it to the fuel station? Don't know. Good question. Like Russian roulette. Except with the indeterminate factor if you will make it or not. And unlike the quick ending that Russian roulette would conceivably bring about, if the truck runs out of fuel in the middle of nowhere, you're sort of kaput. Actually, do I have what every task this could? I would like to. Well, apparently that is not a task that I can obtain. So that's also fine. Anybody got a favorite Taco Bell menu item? Because I have to say, the dollar menu from Taco Bell has been killing it lately. Soft Taco Supreme? Yeah. Wish one time that dude from Ghost Adventures. You know, so I watched Ghost Adventures a couple of times. What was it? Not this previous weekend, but the weekend before. And I gotta say, Ghost Adventures, Ghost Hunters, Ghost whatever. Those shows do nothing for me. Absolutely nothing. Because, and I'll tell you why. So, they're doing their EVP sessions or they're trying to do their ask a question and listen for a response thing as it's picked up on a radio recording device. So it's like, do you want us in your house? Do you want us to leave? And then they sit there and they ask their stupid questions, and then they play the tape back. And then you hear them, do you want us to leave? And you get just like over amplified dead air. And they're going, oh my God, did you hear that? He said get out. He said, get out! Oh my goodness, did you hear that? And it's like, no, I didn't hear that. I didn't hear anything having to do with that. Yeah, tough talking a dead. Yes. He was threatening spirits. He was threatening, like, I mean, come on. Why? Oh crap. Okay, so actually, what I'm gonna do is head right over here. I'm going to drop off some of this cargo and let's see if I can make it to the fuel station to refuel. Yeah, exactly. Tough talking dead people. Getting all like antsy pants about stop engine, open storehouse. So we need to, what do we want? Unload 2 cement. So let's see. Bricks is bricks is 1 cement or 2 packaged sand. We need concrete blocks. Alright. But you know what? About detach the trailer, start the engine so we're not hauling everything. Tried it, and not once has Kurt Cobain manifested to try and defend himself. Sean Bergen, how is everything? How are you today? Happy Monday. This delightful start of the new week. We've covered a significant amount of topics, and currently right now, we are discussing things like ghost hunters. And just the tough-talking ghost hunter fellow. And the weird stuff that they do to try to convince you that they heard some manner of manifestation on an overly crackly, overly amplified piece of audio recording. All right, so we're gonna get down here to here. We're going to try to do that so we don't run out of fuel because we have 50 liters left. Because Corton smoked him in a... potentially. Monday is good and so are you. That is what counts. As long as the day is good, that is all that matters. See, the thing about it is for me, when it comes to, like, ghosts and stuff, and ghost hunting in general. Evidence. Where is this solid evidence that they claim to come up with? Like, ghost hunters sit there and go, we've got recordings and we've got, all of these audio recordings and video recordings of stuff appearing, and it's not evidence. It's all crap. Monday is Relic's favorite day because it starts the week. It is the beginning of a whole new week. And it's certainly the beginning of something. It was a long day today. I will admit that. It certainly was a long day today. Mostly because I did stay up and ended up watching not a ton, but some. Some of the stuff from a hostile puma. So that was actually pretty fun. I had a good time with that. What the hell was it? Yeah, Wednesday is more Waylon, so he'll be back to his regularly scheduled Wednesday. Alright, let's get back up here. Oh, no, Puma. I was mentioning that I had stayed up excessively late last night because you had popped on and were playing Resident Evil, which actually, that was kind of crazy. That was some crazy stuff going on. And we actually touched upon Undead Midkiff. How are things? How is everything? And yeah, Puma, we had actually touched upon some other stuff that popped up earlier in the day, which was the Logan Paul and Floyd Mayweather fight, which unfortunately, one of the two clowns decided he would wear a Pokemon card around his neck to the ring, and then declared it was worth like $1 million, even though he had bought it for $150,000. But yeah, Puma, that was some wild. Now, that was like a challenge mode in Resident Evil Village, and you're just going through and you're getting all kinds of stuff to get all kinds of cash to level up all your other stuff, and you still managed to pull off, what was it, under 3 hours to we have here. So that's medium pipes. Metal beams are here. They're all in stock. Wait a minute. Wait. Okay, hold on. Wait a minute. So metal beams take metal rolls and medium pipes? Wait a minute. Wait. That doesn't make sense. So we're going to ignore that. Hot, hectic, and annoying, but getting better. The getting better part is what counts. It is excessively hot right now. And currently, actually, I'm sort of lucking out because, yeah, they changed it for this map. That's not good, because that's a lot of extra materials that we don't exactly need to go collect. And I certainly do not want to go collect them. Let's go over here to the other warehouse and see what else we have available to us. Also, I'm kind of glad I took away the pop filter on the front of the microphone, because it just makes it less unwieldy. Cut some toxic people out of your life and you feel so much better now, less stressed. And isn't that the name of the game? To become less stressed by not having to deal with the crap put out there and put forward by not so decent people. And Puma, I am still very impressed that you managed to beat that in that time. That's wild, dude. Hands down, that's wild. Under 3 hours to finish Resident Evil 8. That's bonkers, right? Okay, so we want 2. No, not on the loading platform. On the trailer. 1, 2. Okay. So that is 2 concrete blocks from the factory. So now... I believe... Oh, excuse me. I believe... No, that's a railroad bridge. Okay, that's not going to work. So we need... 1 hour and 26 minutes. That's a world record. What would it take you to gear... So you would have to have all of the best gear, all of the perks, everything unlocked, and then go at it? Or to have basically... To simply have the smoothest of runs, hands down. Everything about that's crazy, man. That's just so crazy. Alright, so... I want to get rid of this stupid thing, which means 2 metal beams. And... global map, we're going to go to... You know, we're going to go to Urska. And we're going to take some of our trucks from Urska. Now, what is the stake? Because I've heard people mention the stake, and I think I heard somebody talking about the stake on Wayland's stream as he was playing Resident Evil 8. And I'm very, like, what the hell is it? Like, what kind of rifle or gun or something? Stake and infinite ammo. And I swear to God, if you say it's like a T-bone or a porterhouse or something. Yeah. I mean, that's something, Relic. That is certainly something. So it's a hand cannon. Okay. Okay. Like a big revolver kind of looking thing, or... Now, even if you have infinite ammo, do you have to reload the weapon, or does it have, like, an infinite pool of ammo? Like a bottomless magazine. Alright, so we get this guy. Oh, you know what? Actually, I can just drive this guy right to the other map. Or I could try to drive this guy to the other map. Yeah, about that. Wow. Nothing like getting hung up on the stupidest of things. Okay, so you still have to reload, but you just don't have to worry about ammunition anymore. That's cool. Alright, so we'll take this guy over. We'll put him in the garage, store him. We'll go back, we'll get the P12, put him in the garage, store him. And then we're going to figure out what we're going to haul over to get 4 steel beams. We're going to get 4 steel beams with an 8-slot trailer. This may not be the most intelligent idea. I need to get hold of Bob Kraft if I make the return trip to Florida with your buddy. I mean, Patriots aren't doing too good this year anyways, so... And I gotta tell you, the Duke is a very strange character from Resident Evil. He's a weird, weird dude. Very bizarre. Darn it. There we go. Very, very odd fellow. Alright. So, we'll take this truck. We'll store this truck. Go back. We'll get the P12. We'll bring it through. We'll store that as well. Yeah, he's an odd character. I mean, potentially, Relic. I'm kind of not sold on the international just yet. This thing is still amazing. Global map. Go look over here. Pacific P12. Get that. Bring that back. We're doing things. We're making stuff. Doing the things. I mean, it's entirely possible. It is also entirely possible that I have water to drink. It is also entirely possible that all of the ice in my water has since melted. Alright. I do like this thing as a crane truck. The only thing is, it's underpowered. And it's got these stupid little things that hang down in the front that make it catch on absolutely everything. And it's really quite a shame, because it would be a great truck if it didn't have those two stupid little hoop step things in the front. Oh, it doesn't matter to me, man. I could care less. New ice cream bars you get are great. What kind of ice cream bars? Also, what would you do for Klondike bar? I love Klondike bars. I also like the Nestle's Crunch bars. Those are really good too. I could also go for a giant sundae. Whipped cream, cherry on top, the whole 9 yards. That would be great. Low sugar, sea salt, and caramel with dark chocolate coating. So, Choco Tacos. Yes. Alright, so let's recover this guy. There we go. Store him. Okay, so we got this guy. So now, what we want to do is kind of go through and figure out what we're going to do for now craving an It's. What's an It's? It's? Pattern. Nope, that doesn't haul anything. That Zix does nothing. That hauls nothing. I could put a low saddle on this. I don't know how well it would haul. Also, why do I have 3 Voron grads? You know what? Let's sell a couple of those, okay? Because that gets excessive when trying to scroll through stuff. It's something, that's for sure. Thank you, Relic. Oh god. All right. So, you know what? Sell that one as well. That's fine. The Azov has A+. Maybe? Maybe. Tweety Clan. Predicaments are settling. Yeah, so I'm trying to figure out which truck I'm going to use to haul. It's Harvey Bullock. I'm trying to figure out which truck I'm going to use to haul an 8-slot trailer filled with 4 metal beams. So that is my current dilemma. I would prefer something I can mount chain tires on. The Brigadier, the tires are too small. Vanilla ice cream between 2 oatmeal cookies covered in a chocolate what? Wow. You know what? It's funny you mention that. So, you want a peanut butter and marshmallow milkshake now. Relic, you can only have a peanut butter and marshmallow milkshake if you share it with the rest of us. See, I was thinking about the Freightliner, but I don't think that's going to work out so great. Also, why do I have another Azov? You know what? Let's also sell that one. Because, see, we've already got an Azov right there. See, we're trying to consider pulling 4 metal beams. We want something with chain tires. So the Azov 64-131 is a contender. And I had been considering the Freightliner 916, but the limiting factor is the fact that it could have, it's only 200 liters of fuel. But it's got S on the power. It's only 200 liters of fuel, but it does have the chain tires, so there's that. The twin steer would only allow us to carry... What is it? 2 steel beams. The Paystar will only carry 1, and I don't think I can actually mount a saddle on this thing. Let's take a look. So we have a long flatbed on that thing, and... Oh, you know what? We can, in fact... Wolfboy Twilight, how is everything? We are currently scrolling through our selection of trucks to figure out which truck I'm going to use to haul an 8-slot trailer with 4 metal beams. I use the red ramp trailer, it hauls 2. Well, I'm gonna do some dumb things, and milkshakes are like donuts for you. I don't share well. So, speaking of milkshakes, speaking of donuts, going back to ice cream, in high school, we had this thing. It was 2 chocolate chip cookies with, I think, chocolate chip or... No, it was either chocolate chip or vanilla ice cream. So it was like a ice cream sandwich, but then it had like little chocolate stuff like sprinkled all around the outside. Those were really good. Very cool. Very, very cool. That is awesome. You know, I don't think this can take... No, it's a... Crap, that's right. I need something with a high saddle. No, the twin steer cannot haul a trailer. That is the only unfortunate part about that. Customize. Gain. Okay, so the twin steer cannot haul a trailer. Man, that's unfortunate. It's ice cream. It is very much ice cream. I love ice cream. Ice cream is just... Okay, I don't know if it's a purely New England thing, but does anybody else have a hoodsie? Hoodsies with the tiny little thing, and you pop the top, and it's got chocolate, and it's got vanilla side by side. Actually, can even the Azov mount a high saddle? The Azov can mount a high saddle. That has A+ on the power to weight, so that is a potential. Storage. See, because we can't use the Pacific P16 because that does not have... Frozen yogurt is absolutely good. You're 100% correct on that. I have a place that is called Menchie's that does frozen yogurt. And after I waddled my way out of the Chinese food place, and after stuffing my face with both a giant teriyaki steak dinner and sushi, I then went and hit up the... See, I'm wondering if I'm going to have to use one of those. Cat CT681. Yeah, so I waddled out of the Chinese food place, and I went right into the Menchie's and got a giant thing of frozen yogurt, and then decided that I wouldn't eat it right there, drove it back to the house with me, and basically just sat there just, I'm so full, but I can't stop eating it. I felt like that dude from Total Recall. Quaid, open your mind. Quato. See, I had also considered the Azov 5319. But, yet again, 200 liters of fuel. It is going to run out way before. And none of these other trucks... Well, hold on. Let's take a look at the Dan. Because I'm not sure... Okay, Dan can mount. I saddle. Yeah, but 350, 51-inch tires. Trying to think. You know, I might just have to simply scale back my plans and run with a low saddle and just a regular sideboard bed. Plus the spare wheel? No. You know what? Let's try to run with a spare wheel. And I think we can mount chain tires. Yeah, we can mount chain tires on this thing. Chain tires it is. You know, the Dan is a fantastic vehicle because this thing is S+ on the power, A+ on the durability. The interesting thing about the Dan, though, is the amount of flex the chassis has in it. Unlike the twin steer, which is rigid all the way across. So if you start to go over on your front tires, don't drive over the ice, though. Things get... Yeah. Oh, yeah. The ice in this is awful lately. You know what? Let me see if there's any... Okay. Nope. No different... You know what? Let's change up the color scheme. Let's go with that. So, I'm basically going to use this to open up the one I want this one. Okay. And it's interesting because this is going to be like way far back there. So it's kind of a goofy sort of setup a little bit. But we're going to make it work. We'll definitely make this work. Yeah, the ice in this is just awful lately. And usually you can get at least a little bit of forward momentum or back and forth or somewhere. Also, I do like how far back that saddle is because it allows me to really kind of get around, swing the corner, and actually not get the spare tire hung up on the trailer. Also, this has a really great independent front suspension setup. And like I said, the chassis has a ton of twist and flex to it. So while the front end goes up and over stuff and flexes, the back end is still planted, which is kind of nice. So this is going to get me my 2 steel beams. This is then going to unblock that main route through. And that's what we're going to try to do at least. That's the idea. So, Wolfboy Twilight, what have you been up to? How has everything been with you? Hope things are going fantastic. Yeah, so basically, I'm just going to follow this all the way. We'll be good. We'll totally be good. I mean, that's the idea, right? What time is it? 8 o'clock. We're making this a pretty decent time. I mean, I don't think I'm going to unlock this this garage this evening, because this is a lot of work to get all these materials together to unlock the garage in one go. And I mean, I know you can collect enough stuff to get it done in one shot, but that's not going to be us. That is so not going to be us. Also, I do have one of the Zix nearby to be able to get anything else from one of those other garages we need. I am in the future. I come from the future, and the future is currently... No, actually, there's still a little bit of light outside. There's still a tiny, teeny bit of light outside. It's also really warm in the future. To the tune of, it was probably close to like 96 degrees today. And earlier this morning, it was 70% humidity, but that probably changed throughout the course of the day. See, I don't use the Dan for long periods of time, but when I do, the thing continues to exceed all of my expectations. Because currently, right now, I'm simply cruising through in the automatic gear. And it just goes plink, 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 changes gears, changes gears. But it's good. This makes it work. Solid. Actually, you know who I haven't seen in a while is Cowboy Tucker. I did assist him in one of his games to actually get some stuff done. Alright. Go to the right. There we go. We do come from the future. Going to fix a little snack, you say. What kind of snack are you fixing? And why does it need to be repaired? It would be a crying shame if you had a broken snack. But it does happen from time to time. There's not enough coffee in the world right now. Alright. Pop it down into a lower gear to actually make it over some of this stuff. And it's probably a good idea. Well, see, here's the thing. I don't know if going through any of this stuff with a Kolob and an 8-slot trailer wouldn't have worked. Up on rocks? Yeah, up on rocks. French fries with chili dog sauce and Velveeta. Velveeta makes everything better. Velveeta makes everything better. You know, it occurs to me, too, I should probably have a truck with a crane like that. But that would be the intelligent thing to do. Going to be cucumbers, cherry tomatoes, and cilantro with a splash of rice vinegar, sesame oil, and pepper. Alright, that sounds really good. I'm usually not like a big tomato fan, but I love cucumbers, and anything that kind of makes it into like a salad. I'm also a huge fan of vinegar, and oil and vinegar is probably my favorite salad dressing. Oil and vinegar is definitely my favorite salad dressing. Alright, tell you what. Let's go for a view from the inside. See if what this does. Fresh tomato BLT sandwiches. Yep, that's also a possibility. Also, what's the thing where you take balsamic vinaigrette, tomatoes, and mozzarella cheese? Your sister-in-law usually puts a little mayo in it as well, and it's still good, but I'd rather not use the mayo. I love mayo. I'm a sucker for mayo, but I rarely ever use it. So I don't know. Alright, come on. Nope. Winch forward. There we go. That is the winch point that I want to use. Get me out of... I would love to drive down a trail one of these days. It has been such a long time since I've actually taken a vehicle and gone off-roading. It's been such a long time. I used to love taking out an old K5 Blazer and hitting trails with a K5 Blazer. Miracle Whip. Well, I like Cool Whip, so... Cool Whip. The fake whipped cream. Got a funky taste to it. And it's not in a, you know, a compressed can. There's that. Alright. What else is out there that I need? I don't know. Yeah, you know, you say that, but you never know until you try. Just never know. It could be the most delightful sandwich experience that you've ever had. Cool Whip does make everything taste better. And Cool Whip by itself makes Cool Whip taste better. Alright. Alright. It's funny, too. I had a coworker actually start playing this game because it's available on the Game Pass for basically nothing. I did try banana peanut butter sandwiches. Okay, Elvis. Don't they have to be grilled? Didn't you like them grilled? Forget. No, fried. It was fried. Fried peanut butter banana sandwiches. And the interesting thing is, because of all the painkillers he was on, made him super constipated. On toast with chocolate syrup. You know what? Actually, funny enough, berries and cool... Undead. That sounds awesome right now, actually. So here's the funny thing. Once upon a time, I had a chocolate sauce banana marshmallow pizza. No joke. No joke. Alright, so cargo management. We want bricks, metal beams. That's cargo. Oh, what happened? We get two? We get two. Yeah, so there was this pizza place, and they had a dessert pizza. And it was a pizza with pizza crust, and it had bananas, chocolate sauce, and marshmallow. And it was unbelievably good. Unbelievably good. I've only ever had it once. I don't even know if the pizza place still exists. Yeah, but I don't need bricks. I only need the, I've got 3 bricks that are over there right now. So I've got 3 bricks in the trailer, 2 concrete blocks, and then I will get... I'll use one of these trucks to do the 4 small pipes and 2 metal rolls. So I've already got everything covered. Pizza Hut used to sell dessert pizzas back in the day. I lived on Blueberry. Oh, a blueberry pizza? You know what? Once upon a time, way back when, a buddy of mine and me, we went up to New Hampshire to hang out with a friend, a couple of friends, and we went to a butcher shop. And this butcher shop is outstanding. They had chicken and blueberry sausage. So, giant blueberries inside the sausage casing, and it's a chicken sausage. We want to go. What? Yeah, we'll see about going this way, and we'll see just how terrible this will turn out for us. So we will go to the left. Yeah, they were actually really good. Really good. Take a Boboli pizza crust, cover with cream cheese and blueberry pie filling. Interesting. Okay. That sounds actually pretty interesting, all things considered. I love blueberry pie filling. Blueberry pie filling is really good. Also, I would appreciate if this winch connected with something that wasn't a toothpick, because I would actually like to make forward progress and not simply sit here and yank trees out of the ground for my local Cub Scout troop to come along and sell during the wintertime for Christmas trees. I really like how far back this saddle is set upon this truck. It really allows the truck to do the work and just ascend and descend with the different changes of angles. This is kind of good. I like this. This is very good. Oh man, now I want pie. I could go for pie or cream cheese, actually. Nice big cheesecake. Nice cheesecake. Oh, I would love a cheesecake right now. Key lime cheesecake. Have not had one in forever. We'll probably have to stop by the Cheesecake Factory just because. Actually, I had plans to go and hit up the pet store if my spider did not make it. So in this game, fast travel points are old street signs. Just realize that when you activate it, you peed on it. That is something different, Relic. For sure. Dude, that game gets weirder and weirder and weirder the more you describe it. So, there is that. Keep making it through all this mud, snow, mix. Ice is breaking, branches are breaking. Warm pie with a scoop of homemade ice cream. You know what's interesting is those goofy balls that you put ice cream material into, and then you just shake it up. Pie a la mode. That's simply just pie with ice cream. And I think it's simply just... This is good too, because we haven't fallen off this time, so that's a plus. Kind of makes things a little bit better right there. And I still need a fuel truck. God damn it. I need a fuel truck. Although, wait, I do have a Zix. And that's got supplies. The 200 liters of supplies, and that's near the start. We'll figure this out. That's because the world evolves. And it may not be for the better sometimes, but the world does evolve. And just like no one eats quote-unquote pie a la mode anymore, they still have pie with ice cream. And I think apple pie with vanilla ice cream is one of the best damn things. Crap. Alright, there we go. Oh, that's perfect. Oh yeah, the power of the Dan. This thing's awesome. This thing does so good. And like I said, I don't use it often, but when I do break it out, I am always surprised at just how well this thing does. And then I go and get buried in snow. So there's that. Also, I'm quite looking forward to tomorrow night as well. A little bit of a musical evening. Alright. All this through. Keep going. If I can actually get this here on a single load of fuel, it is going to be surprising. I will be surprised, most assuredly. And I certainly hope that this isn't the end of our journey here. Oh, get that one. Make it through, we just gotta kind of angle it back and forth. Wonder Wanger! Why, hello! Dizzy Lizard? Wonder Wanger? You've caught me as I'm stuck in some ice. How's everything? Thank you very much for the raid. What have you all been up to? I've got a Dan. I've got some steel beams. And I'm trying to make my way through here. Trying like hell to make my way through here. Terra Luna. How is everybody doing this evening? It's Monday. I'm hanging out playing some SnowRunner. And my smart winch is not very smart. And I'm just trying to drag myself through this ice using this the Dan. Jaeger Mister. Wanger Danger. Alright, come on now. This is where most of our fuel expenditure is going to come from. We're just going to sit here and we're going to burn fuel getting... You know what? I love the new maps. I absolutely love the new maps. Currently, it's Wanger guys. Wonder Wanger? Okay. Alright. Because, yeah. I speak English, and even, like, speaking English, it's English as a second language. So, you know. No, but I love the new maps. The new maps are very much so. Here's the thing, though. They're not difficult for the sake of simply being difficult. They are legitimately puzzles. The maps are puzzles, and you need to figure out how to make those puzzles work. You need to figure out how they want you to kind of navigate the routes and sort of just unlock it. I am terribly sorry. I did not mean to butcher that. I mean, you can butcher my name if you want to. You can say it's Strom of Strombolis or something. Or Relic has some fairly interesting names that he has coined for me. There's always Storm of Irony, which happens a lot. But we're using the Dan. We're hauling some steel beams because I figured it was easier. Dizzard. You know what? Dizzard reminds me of dessert, which we were actually discussing the finer points of pie with ice cream before you guys rated. So, here's a wonderful opportunity for you guys to, oh, and I swear if we were stuck on something. Yes, the topic of food is pies and ice cream. And we are of the mind that if you have apple pie, you absolutely have ice cream with apple pie. It's not a stump, it's not a log. Alright. Winch. We will kind of get ourselves... That is. Oh. That wasn't anything. See, this is where the difficulty with the winch... Right, let's try that. Because I'm on the PlayStation. Yeah, food is a hot topic. Food is a very hot topic here. Because we talk about food all the time. Because food is important here. Alright, actually, let's try... See, because I am on the awful console. What are we hung up on? I have no idea what I am bottomed out on, or what I am... This is weird. Alright, let's try this. Come at it from a different angle. Nope. What on earth? Alright, actually, I got an idea. Winch. Right there. And then we go across to this guy. Yeah, I'm doing the Dan, mostly because the Dan has been fantastic so far. Something is hung up. And I don't know what the hell. And I don't really get, because we just backed up this hill. Alright, anyway. So, kinda really sorta see now the front end is hung up on that. Yeah, the trailer was caught on something. I don't know what the trailer was caught on. Okay, there we go. See, yet again, there goes most of my fuel. And here we were just trying to open up an easier path to work on Chernokamensky. Yeah. If I can get it there with all of 59 liters of fuel, which I hope I can, but we will see. So, no, but I love these maps. I love the new trucks too. It may not be the most effective vehicle, but I love the Brigadier. The Brigadier is probably one of my favorite new vehicles. Well, in this, it's actually fairly useful because it allows the truck to ascend and descend and really pivots pretty well with the change in a lot of the like hills and terrain and everything like that. And I was either going to go with an 8-slot trailer, and I was going to throw caution to the wind and say, to hell with it, let's use a Kolob, and let's see if we can make it through. But 4 steel beams on the back of an 8-slot trailer with a Kolob probably would not have been the most intelligent idea, although I still would have given it a shot. And see, I don't think we're going to make this fuel. Yeah, we are in the red, and for whatever reason, this has now become a trial of attrition here. And of course, we don't have a truck nearby to ferry fuel out to this thing. And if I could just find some ground with some solid purchase. Yeah, because the fuel station is right there, but 34 liters? Trying to remember, I think there's a Zix on the other side of the tunnel that I could potentially ferry some fuel over to this thing. It would just be, that would be the quicker way to go. And of course I could have dumped the trailer. I could have, maybe we will make this. I could have dumped the trailer and actually gotten over to the fuel. There we go. Yeah, see, I really need to be better about running support trucks with some of the more thirsty vehicles. But, living dangerously. We do that here. But then again, we also hurl trucks off of an airport, all in the name of truck darts. Which, that's a blast. And actually, I do have some truck darts set up if you guys might be interested. Not to say that we have to, because we're making some progress here, but I've got some truck darts ready to rock. All set up, all lined up, all ready to go. All right. And I figured this is way easier than taking metal rolls and medium pipes to make steel beams. Like, way easier. I was using an Azov 73210. The raised suspension, so the altered suspension that you can get for that thing completely changes how that truck plays. Like, these maps, it is crucial. You can't run a factory 73210 without the raisable suspension. It won't make it through stuff like this, and the chin will dig in constantly. But this thing's actually doing pretty good. I am surprised at how well this has progressed through here. So now this is going to mean we're going to have 2 5-slot trailers to make use of on the new map until we get the garage opened up, and then we can kind of ferry stuff around a little bit more effectively. All right. So we have our load of steel beams. We're going to make it to Chernokamsk. And now all we have to do is make sure that we can get it to the landslide and unblocked path. Then that will allow us to get more of our materials over to the new garage. Chernokamsk, here we come. Whew. I am surprised I made that, oh, scattered thunder showers. 91 degrees and scattered thunder showers tomorrow. Bipolar Bear 1520, thank you very much for the follow. Mighty appreciate it. Hope you're doing awesome. Because, I'm certainly doing awesome. I'm doing pretty darn good. So far, so good. We haven't had any catastrophic failures. Although, no, I can't say that we haven't had any catastrophic failures. We had mistakenly hauled some cement that I thought was bricks. But that's over at the, that's now over at the factory in Chernokamsk. So that's not terrible. Not terrible. We're doing okay. We're making progress. Had to relink your Twitch. Totally cool. Totally cool. Amur Russian Federation. Chernokamsk. And the subtle plucking of the guitar strings as we listen to it. Well, we're leaving the Cosmodrome. We are in Chernokamsk. So now, the idea is to get us down all the way to we want to go right here. So landslide in the northeast is the one. Well, loader, I have 3 loads of bricks. I don't need any more bricks. Relic knows what's up. So I don't need any of the cement. So I kind of hauled the cement without really thinking about it. So we're going to go unblock this. That way we can take our cargo load from here, zip it all the way over here, loop around, dump it off there. And then we'll figure out other stuff. Landslide in the southwest is yet again 2 more metal. Although this one's not too bad because I can actually, this one I can make it through and kind of cut around and then come in that way. So that one's not too bad. That one doesn't, that one really doesn't matter too much. The big thing is this stupid thing right here, landslide in the northeast. That's the one that kind of hung me up because there's no other easy way around. So we'll just kind of, we'll just take a leisurely stroll and go dump off some beams. All right, let's go make this happen. Because who knows, after I do this, maybe we will dip into some truck darts. It's always an option. Always an option. I do like the dam. I really do. The frame flex on the dam is just, it's so much better than a lot of the other trucks. The one that I'm pointing at most is the twin steer, which is just stiff as a board, and if the front end goes over a pebble, the whole thing loses itself. And chain tires are a must on this damn map. That's for sure. Even though you might lose a little bit to the mud and the snow with chain tires, I find chain tires are more practical than they are a hindrance on this map. Because you run into some areas where it is legitimately an ice luge, or it's icy rocks and stuff like that, and you simply can't get up it with mud tires. Won't work. I still love watching, like, the drive shafts and stuff rotate around. All of the drivetrain, the articulation and the suspension, everything about it in this game is fantastic. The way that the transfer cases work, all of that stuff. Although currently they're not working too well right now, because we are slow going. That's still one of my favorite sound clips. It is still one of my absolute favorite sound clips. And that movie itself is phenomenal. Predator, the original Predator, one of the better action movies to roll out of the 80s. One of the better Schwarzenegger movies to roll out of the 80s. I swear to God. Come on. Find... There we go. Find purchase on something that is not going to snap like a toothpick. Please. Wow, this isn't working out too well for here. Yeah, Predator, absolutely phenomenal. Phenomenal movie. Predators, Predator 2, Danny Glover, also a really great movie. Not as good as the first one, but I still think it's a great movie. And you've got Bill Paxton. You've got Bill Paxton, Danny Glover, Gary Busey. What was it? Morton Downey Jr. was in it? Yeah, Morton Downey Jr. was in it as well. And actually, Morton Downey Jr. was in a really good episode of Tales from the Crypt, where he went into a haunted house that he was a psychic debunker, I believe. All right, so this we're not really doing so well through this pudding that they kind of put on that section of hill right there. All right, so now we're in better shape. We're on the road. All right, much better shape. And then wherever this jerk is who parked this right there, just kind of skirt right around it. Another Azov. Actually, I love the fact that they added an extra long... yes, the female cop. What is her name? I can't remember what her name is off the top of my head, but she's actually really good in that movie. A lot of Danny Glover's police department they're all really great actors and actresses. The Jamaican Voodoo Posse was one of the street gangs that they were fighting. The drug war as the backdrop for everything that goes on in that movie is just, it's crazy. It's so crazy. Because, as is explained, the Predator is drawn to violence, the heat of battle. Alright, let's see if we don't blow up our suspension. These things are awful. Well, that was the first movie, though, Relic. Is she the same actress? Let's look that up. Let's... Hold on a second. Predator 2. Danny Glover. Maria Conchita Alonso. No, she's in The Running Man. The Running Man... Let's see, let's go back here. 2000. Okay, so The Running Man was 1987. Predator 2 was 1990. No, that was... That was... Jeanette Goldstein. Jeanette Goldstein was Vasquez. So, two different actresses. Only other thing I remember from the second one was the Predator finishing Danny Glover's line, yes. Yes, indeed. So, yeah. But the thing about it is, two very fantastic actresses. Yeah, we're going the right way. We're almost there. We're getting there. We're getting there. The Running Man was actually a really good one. The Running Man, Arnold Schwarzenegger, and what's his name there? From Predator, who played Blaine, had the minigun. On the fence if they make an Avatar 2. You know what? I would like to see an Avatar 2. I would not mind that one bit. If they can make it look as good as the original Avatar, and I still fully believe, story issues aside, I still fully believe that Avatar has some of the most striking visuals in a movie to date. Alright. Come on down here. Head to wherever we're going. Yes, Ventura. Thank you. For some reason, I could not remember that. Also, if anyone is interested, there is, on ProWrestlingTees.com, tracking, there is, they invented a new type of camera to film that. Yeah, Cameron was a nut job when it came to technology. Where is it? Hold on. All right. So Mick Foley right now is signing SOCOs and certificates of authenticity. Here. So you got to if you are crap. Damn it. Where'd it go? There we go. So if you are a wrestling fan and you are a Mick Foley wrestling fan, that link right there is for you. No, come on. Cargo. Cargo management. Unload. Unload. Okay. Landslide in the Northeast. It's risky, I know, but you made it, right? Well done. Well done. So, that is now out of our way. Go that way. Where is the easiest way to make it up here? Yeah, I still think we gotta kind of go all the way over here and then loop around. Then bring it up in there. Or oh, I just kind of buzz it from there, and I bring it up. I don't know. Possibly. We'll find out. So yeah, if you're a wrestling fan, you absolutely need to check out that link right there. So I'm going to take this truck and I'm going to kind of tuck it off to the side a little bit because who knows when we will need this thing again. So let's get some of our cargo delivered for trying to rebuild the... Come on. Nope. Stay off the... Let's stay out of the way. Right there. That's a good spot. So... Back in action. Start tracking. Not the Dan, but we need... Not that Azov, but this Azov. I don't know how well we're gonna do. All right, now we have that out of our way. We don't have to worry about that crap anymore. Yeah, we're not going to be able to... Guess we're just going to have to kind of loop around here. We're going to avoid that ice. And we're not going to make it up through here. That much can be said. Yeah, we're definitely not going to try for that. We're just going to kind of keep going. We're going to plot out our route real good right here. Yeah, this stuff is going to get tricky through here. Especially with a 5-slot trailer. But we'll make it. We'll make it. Alright. And into the garage right there. So that is the ideal. We've got fuel. We don't have any place to pick up fuel along the way. And, yeah. Let's see what we can do about getting this done. Gaztron. Man on Fire with Denzel Washington. Because if it's the one with Denzel Washington as Mr. Creasy, I think, that movie is awesome. That movie is absolutely fantastic. That is a great movie. Visually and production-wise, it's different. It's got those weird kind of, cut scenes in it. I think it's a phenomenal movie. It's definitely, and what was that, Dakota Fanning? Yeah, Dakota Fanning, Denzel Washington. Who was the villain? Trying to think who the villain was. But, they kidnap the little girl, and he goes to find her because he actually made some kind of friendship with her. Denzel in that movie is very, very powerful. And yet again, anytime you have a kid get scooped up, even in a movie like that, it's fiction, it's a work of fiction, but Denzel is just a man possessed when it comes to finding who it was and methodically taking apart the operation to try to find the kid. Here's another one for you, and it's an older Vin Diesel movie, and I can't remember if it came out before or after the original Fast and the Furious. It's called A Man Apart. And that one is a pretty cool movie, too. Vin Diesel's family gets murdered. He's an undercover cop. His family gets murdered. And it is basically, yet again, another revenge story. And I think it's a brilliant movie. Brilliant movie. Both of those movies are actually really, really worth it. 100%. The soundtrack to A Man Apart, I saw that in the theaters. And I also, let's see, yeah, it really does have a very sad ending, but I think it ended the only way that it could possibly end. Yeah, that does with Hardigan. Hardigan was, Jay Stu, thank you very much for that little nugget of information. And yes, 2003. And I saw that movie in the theater. But yeah, Sin City had Hardigan. And Hardigan was the only truly good altruistic character in all of the Sin City movies. Was it that far? I couldn't remember if it was before or after. Oh man, there we go. We're stuck in the mud again with the damn trailer. See, I burned through most of the fuel simply trying to get out of the mud with a lot of these trucks. Jay Stu went and saw a bunch of car shows over the weekend. Like a ton of car shows. Alright, let's do this. We do a little push-pull. Little push-pull. One of the most brilliant things you can do is attach your winch further behind the point that you're trying to winch from and use it as to basically kind of push yourself along. So let's see about getting 3 loads of bricks and the 2 concrete blocks. Then all we'll need is 2 metal rolls and 4 small pipes. Yes. Yes, J. Stu. Way she goes indeed. Weirdo. Left to right, left. this. Wonder Wanger. Now that was actually really awesome in the raid earlier, guys. Let's see. Okay, so there is that truck. That's the Dan that we used to clear the roadblock. Wonder Wanger. Wang Raid. I guess it makes more sense now. But no, that was awesome. That was actually really, really cool. This game does have a really cool community. This game may not be as popular as a lot of the other games that are out there right now, but it's also a year old. It's got a very devoted community of players, and anyone who tends to play it usually gets pulled in pretty darn good. Oh. That was a touchdown right there. Alright, so that's more bricks right there, which we don't need. Still don't need any bricks. So we have all the bricks on the trailer. 1, 2, 3. 2 concrete blocks. So that's going to be about half of our cargo that we need to drop off there. We got about 9 o'clock. Okay. We're doing good, actually. We're doing really good. This will push us just past the 3-hour mark. And I think... we can make this cargo, and we can deliver this cargo without anything catastrophic happening. We'll be in good shape. But then we need small pipes and 2 metal ribbons. And I think... yeah. Oh, yeah. Break me from my reverie there, sir. That is a loud horn. That is a very loud horn. Also, I believe, once I deliver this cargo, my room will be at maximum operating temperature. Because I have one window. It does not have an air conditioning unit in it. Yeah, I know, right? I think that's kind of the idea. Sean Bergen, scared the bee's knees. Oh man, you guys are great. No, seriously, you're all fantastic. Every single one of you. Thank you everybody who has hit that follow button. Thank you everybody who has watched the slow and arduous progress as we just, you know, scared the bejesus out of me. I was in the middle of a fight and jumped out of my damn seat. It is a loud horn, but I think that is the idea. Like a cat with a cucumber. When does a cat have a cucumber? How did the cat get a cucumber? Does the cat know what to do with a cucumber? Do cats even like cucumbers? Those are important questions that I believe we are owed an answer to. Cats and cucumbers. Preposterous. Preposterous. I have not. I don't believe I have. Alright, so is this the way up? Oh, this is the... okay. This is going to be the start of our ascent. Can anybody take a wild guess who Sherry Moon Zombie be playing in Rob Zombie's upcoming monster movie? So, there are 2 characters that Sherry Moon Zombie will most likely have a crack at. Is she going to be Lily Munster, or is she going to be the daughter, whose name escapes me? And I really can't remember, and I can't be bothered to remember right now, because the Munsters was a long time ago. Fred Gwynn got his Achilles tendon cut by Gage after he was brought back in the Pet Cemetery. Thank you very much. Thanks for coming out. Boondock Saints. What a wonderful movie. So the niece. So she's playing the niece, not Lily Munster. Have they announced the cast? Oh, she is playing Lily Munster. Oh, crap. Okay, so there's this. We need to be really careful about crossing this, this rather treacherous-looking, rickety, painfully puckering bridge. All right, there we go. This is the worst place in the world for someone to put a garage. Who ever thought that this was a good idea? What possessed them to think that this was a good idea? Playing Lily. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, apparently. They wanted more than a view. They wanted just, you know, by the time you get down to the bottom of the damn road, your tires are flat and you've blown out all your suspension. So, okay, I will have to check that out. Thank you very much, Relic, as always. All right, there we go. Around the corner. Round the corner, round the bend. You can't get here from there. You ain't got four-wheel drive. Actually, John Lithgow in the new Pet Sematary movie takes over that Fred Gwynn role. Really good. Really, really good. But I'm telling you, man, I still don't understand the thought process behind, oh, you know, everything will be fine. Maybe this way it'll be different. Let's take your pet and bury it in the pet cemetery where bad things are buried in the ground, where the ground is dead and sour. Pretty sure the cast of the Munsters is going to be the same 10 people that are in all of his new movies. You are most assuredly correct. You know, I did go back and I watched Lords of Salem again, and on a second viewing, when you're actually really paying attention to what is going on in that movie, it's good. It's actually really good. At first, I watched it, and I was like, you know what? There's something off about this movie. This movie just doesn't make sense. But a second viewing of that movie actually is significantly better than the first. Kind of like 31, the formula and the idea of it was solid. Didn't the one guy die that played the clown? Yeah, Captain Spaulding. What's his name? He is a fantastic actor. Yeah, Richard Brake is actually in quite a few movies. Richard Brake is also a fantastic actor as well. Lithgow in Don Quixote. You know, Lithgow, how about Buckaroo Banzai and the Adventures in the Fifth Dimension? Yeah, Sid Haig was a great actor. Sid Haig was an awesome actor. Sid Haig as Captain Spaulding made Captain Spaulding. And apparently Sid Haig and Bill Moseley were, when they would go around and do the convention circuit, were two really awesome dudes to be able to bump into at a convention. All right, 1, 2, 3 bricks. 1, 2 metal rolls. So we need no, not metal rolls. Concrete blocks. So now all we need is metal rolls and small pipe. So where are we doing? Okay, so that warehouse is 3 small pipes. Okay. This warehouse is 1 small pipe and metal rolls. So that is actually going to work out. So if I actually go back here, get the 2 metal rolls and 1 small pipe, I can then... Well, actually, how many cargo slots is Jeff Goldblum in Silverado? I don't think I ever watched that. Trying to figure out. SnowRunner, small pipes. Okay, small pipes are actually 2 cargo. That's what I thought. So that'll actually be, so 2 and then 2. So that's 4 right there. And then, crap. Then that'll be 1, 2, 3 there. The repair station right here has what? That's the Zix. He can do 1. Yeah, but then he's going to have to haul it up the top of the mountain. It's icy crap there, too. Okay. So, that said... So let's kind of... Let's skip some time here. Yeah, at least I have fuel here, so that's kind of a bonus. Because I have the trailer store right there. So... We're at the 9 o'clock hour. We've been going for 3 hours right now. We have managed to get 1 roadblock out of the way. We have managed to get half of the cargo we need to this location. We're in good shape. So, I think what we're going to do for the night, to wrap things up, is... how about we launch off a volley of some truck darts? Because that's fun. Go to Alaska. Let's go to White Valley. So, what happens with the Season 2 pass is, just like the Season 1 pass, you get some skins, and you get access to all of the phases of DLC that come down the pipeline. You don't actually have to buy the... Yep, bring the classic back. Mostly Sean Bergen, because it is such a long time endeavor trying to actually reset everything. There is several hours involved of prep time in this. But Gaztron, as I was saying, right now the season pass only gives you skins, so there's nothing really new that it gives you. But the skins are cool. SnowRunner Year 2. Let's pull this up here so I can actually have reference information. So the Year 2 pass will give you 4 new phases of DLC, just like the season or the year 1 pass did. You get, let's see, you get Build and Dispatch Season 5, Haul and Hustle Season 6, Compete and Conquer Season 7, and Season 8 they just call it New Expansion. So, what else do we get? We get... Okay, so when you get the Season 2 pass, you gain access to the 4 new content seasons. New vehicles, new maps, add-ons, all of that stuff that's included in your year 2 cycle. You also get 4 exclusive skins for the Azov 5319, the Azov 73210, the Yar 87, and the Voron AE 4380. So, it's pretty cool. Now, let us do... Tell you what, let's hop in a little Acteon. Drive our little fuel truck over to the airfield. What time of day is it? Tell you what, let's find out. It is morning. Okay. All right. We'll get ourselves over to the airfield, where we will clear for launch. My Amazon Alexa is saying words. And I didn't say anything to make it say words. Okay. All right. Now, we come to how we will be wrapping things up. Yeah, you know, honestly, I agree with you. I completely agree with you, Sean Bergen. Our fleet of trucks, or some truck darts. Yeah, a lot of people didn't actually think that SnowRunner was going to be what it is now. I don't think they thought Saber Interactive was going to continue to push the game, continue to develop the game, solve bugs and fixes for the game, and really make it what it is today. SnowRunner originally released, and yes, there were a host of glitches, a host of issues, a host of things that were wrong with the game. But it was still fun, and it was still fantastic. So, let's go pop over to... We don't want one of the trucks in the back. Let's go to one of the trucks in the front. All right. Let's get cleared for launch. And down the runway we go with the green one. Green twin steer. Oh, hey, that's right. That's where I parked that other truck. That's another Azov right there. And, oh, look at that! A whole bunch of Lo-Fi! Oh, my God. Pogo. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. SnowRunner destroys the world... the word plethora when it comes to... Yeah, Sean Bergen, plethora does not even begin to describe the amount of glitches. Oh, that's right, Relic. We sound that war horn. All right. Nope, no, don't recover it. Change truck. So here's the thing. Not only do I have to actually get all of these trucks back here and line them up all in this wonderfully delightful pattern right there, I have to then recover every single loaf at the end of the runway that I punt into the river down below. I have to recover all those trucks and then get them from the garage back down here again. You can see the crane that's on the right-hand side along with a loaf and a fuel tanker. Ugh. Oh, hey, at least we knocked that one on all four wheels. Mackie! How are things? So good to see you. We're just getting into some truck darts. We're hurling some vehicles off of a runway and having a grand old time doing it. There we go. Next one. Next victim, I guess? I guess you could say. Yeah, next victim. So we're wrapping things up this evening. We're doing a little bit of truck darts, which we haven't done in quite some time. I hope you're well. Oh, you know, I appreciate it. And I know we are on two completely different cycles. We are on two completely different hemispheres of the world. So the overlap is a little bit difficult. All right, tell you what. Let's shoot for the V. And hit every red loaf on the way down. Oh, wow. We actually did transmission damage. The engine is also significantly damaged. That was interesting. Next victim. Next victim in our plethora of victims. But Sean Bergen, you are 100% correct when it comes to describing this game and the significant amount of glitches that this game experienced first off. The loading with a crane glitch, the fuel tanker glitch, actually, I don't even know if you can still not refuel from certain things in other people's games. Multiplayer. All right, let's get this guy. Come on now. Oh. Oh. Ooh. That was points for creativity. You know what? I'm doing good. It's Monday. I'm feeling good. I'm doing good. I only had like 4.5 hours of sleep last night, but that's no big thing. That is neither here nor there. But we're throwing some trucks off of our runway because we had actually a very productive cargo hauling session, I guess you would say. Managed to get one large roadblock taken care of and get half the cargo up to a mountaintop garage. That is funny, Loader. If you hit ! merch, that will pop up. But yeah, we've been doing pretty good. I love the new. Ooh, we sent that. Oh yeah. Are we gonna get it? We gonna get it? We gonna get it? We gonna get it? Oh no. Ooh. If that was a caper toss, it would have been almost over. Yeah, 4 hours of sleep. Yeah, we're good. We're good. 4 hours of sleep. Let's see. Man, there's a lot of people who just went live. So this is cool. This is cool. The realm... yeah. Physics do not exist in this game. Physics just are one of those things that don't really work in a normal functioning situation or capacity in this game. Ooh, 50 tickets. Cool. All right. So, I think we'll launch... Nope. There we go. Let's launch that one last truck from the front row. And then, why don't we consider going and raiding Ginger Snaps? Because Ginger Snaps has gone live, and Ginger Snaps, who is Ginger Snaps 67, and one of the wonderful people in this community, is currently doing a fundraiser for this month that some of us have participated in. Let's see. Hit it. Oh. Yeah. I feel like we're trapped in an episode of Stephen King's The Langoliers right now. Yeah. All right, so let's put ourselves... No, we don't want to put ourselves there. Let's put ourselves in a truck we can actually kind of swing around and... All right, so Mackie, I am super grateful that you were able to stop by. Sean Bergen, Loader, Relic, all you guys, Gaztron, J Stew, everybody who has popped in and hung out tonight. Hold on. Nope, that doesn't work. Okay. So we are going to go and raid one Ginger Snaps because Ginger Snaps is doing a rather cool fundraiser. So we're going to go check that out. Trying to get my stuff up and running here. Yes, J Stew with the baby. All right, so Ginger Snaps is up and running. So what we will do is hit the little buttons that let us do the thingies. So guys, thank you very much for stopping by tonight. I hope everybody has a fantastic rest of your week if you don't end up stopping by. But if you have not hit that follow button, hit that follow button. You get notified when I go live and do these stupid things. And it's a lot of fun because we talk about food and throw trucks off of cliffs. So let's go raid Ginger Snaps because she's doing awesome things and raising money for important charities. And with that said, I will catch you on the next episode of whatever it is we do.